You are listening to Velvet Whispers, where stories live between shadows and stardust. Tonight, I will take you to somewhere quiet, somewhere forgotten, where midnight holds its breath and piano remembers. This is a song for the ghost in apartment 6B. Story began. They told her not to play the piano after midnight. Aurelia should have listened. But loneliness has a way of curling around your fingers, slipping into melodies, and pulling secrets from the shadows. She had just moved into an old apartment on Rosemere Street, 6th floor, room B. The kind of place that smelled like forgotten stories and wilted rose. A single window, a flickering lamp, and in the corner, an upright piano covered in dust and time. The landlord had laughed nervously while she signed the lease. Oh, and one more thing, he said. No more music after 12. Building is sensitive. She thought it was a joke. The first night was quiet. The second, restless. And by the third, the silence was unbearable. So, at exactly 12 a.m., she lifted the piano's lid and pressed one hesitant key. A soft, aching note rang out, and the air shifted. The temperature dropped. The shadows deepened, and from the corner of the room, a voice whispered, "That's not how it goes." She turned, heart racing, but no one was there, until she looked in the mirror above the piano. A young man stood behind her, barefoot, shirt half-buttoned, eyes like twinkling rain. "You missed a note," he said gently, gazing at her reflection. Aurelia was shocked. "You're a ghost?" The other voice said, "No, I'm just a memory that refuses to fade." His name was Lucien. He had once lived in this very apartment years ago, decades maybe. He used to play that piano every night until he died, with a melody still unfinished, a melody that kept him threaded here, in this sliver of time between midnight and dawn. "I was waiting," he said, "for someone who could finish the song." She didn't ask why her. She only played and he listened. Night after night, she returned to the keys. Midnight became their secret hour. She played, he hummed. Sometimes they laughed. Other times they sat in the silence, forehead to forehead, heartbeat to ghost light. They talked of music and memories. He told her he missed the warmth of rain on his skin. She told him she missed being seen. He memorized the way she sighed on the high notes. She memorized the way he faded at 3:03 a.m. like the final breath of a candle. One night he asked her, "Would you finish the song?" She said, "And if I do, I'll be free finally," he said, "but I will never see you again." Her hands trembled above the keys. Freedom or forget, love or loss, music or memory. The next night it rained. The kind of rain that tastes like goodbyes. She sat at the piano, closed her eyes, and played. Note after note, the melody blew, haunting, sweet, laced with sorrow and hope, like a love that never got to live. He stood behind her, hands coasting over hers, their final duet. As the last note lingered in the air, Lucien whispered, "Thank you, Aurelia." She said, "Don't go." He said, "I already did, but you brought me back for one last song." When she opened her eyes, he was gone. The mirror was just glass, the piano just wood, but her heart, it was fuller than ever. Weeks passed. No more ghostly visits. No more midnight melodies. Until one day, in a dusty little music shop downtown, Aurelia found a Winley tucked between two forgotten records. The title read, "Lucien, a song for the girl who stayed." She pressed play, and as the first note drifted into the air, she smiled. Because some love stories doesn't end with forever. They end with a song. Velvet Whispers. Until next time, darling. Good night.